Has the wintertime got you down and depressed? I think I have some help for you. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Michelle from Mascara to Midnight. Today I want to talk to you about beating the winter blues. 5 ways to pamper yourself. I'm doing a collab today with a bunch of great ladies. The host of this collab is Kimberly from Pretty Over 50. She came up with this great idea and I love being included in this. I'm going to link everyone for you below. I'm going to link Kimberly for you right there. Go pay all of those ladies a visit. Subscribe to the ladies that you vibe with. I know you vibe with me. That's why you're here. And if you're new here, if you're coming from somebody else's, subscribe. You're going to love it here. There's not a lot of ladies in the more mature beauty space. So when you find them, you got to keep them. Got to keep me. Go find them. I love the sun. I love the summer. I love the spring. What I don't love is the winter. And you know, we spend a lot of time indoors. It's cold. There's nothing you can do. So it tends to get you down after a little while. So here are some things I do to give me a little bit of jazz, to help me get motivated to do things. Order pizza, candy, pop some popcorn, get some soda, watch a new movie. I bring the dogs in. Everyone cuddles on the couch together. It's just a great way to get my mind off the coldness outside. Have a little junk food, you know, the candy sends endorphins rushing. And I just enjoy the time with my kids. I personally love watching movies, but even if you're not a huge movie watcher, there's always a little something that you've never seen that's come out that you can enjoy. Get your mind off how lazy you feel. Get your mind off the snow outside and just enjoy some time with your family. A thing I love to do any time of the year, but particularly in the winter, is to invite over an extroverted friend. I am an introvert, and people who meet me in real life, who've seen my videos, will say to me regularly, I don't even know who you are. Because the Michelle you're seeing is a really outgoing Michelle. Now, I'm a happy person no matter what, but I'm not outgoing, because if I'm in a group, I like to be all by myself in a corner. I like for no one to pay attention to me. I like to listen. So one way to help me get out of the funk is to invite over that extroverted friend. They're going to be talking about things that they enjoy. They're going to draw you out in conversation somewhat. They're usually lively. They're the life of the party, which is I'm the wallflower. I've never been the life of any party. So it's a great way to have a little bit of fun without any effort. That's why I love to have extroverted friends, because you can have a friendship and the energy it requires to be friends with an extrovert is a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. I think one of the things that is so lame about the wintertime is you don't really want to go outside very much. Someone here is watching and playing outside in 30-degree weather, but that's not me. And so your muscles start to get weak and your bones start to hurt. One thing I like to do is crank up the music and clean and organize. It's so fun to, I wouldn't say I dance around, but you know, kind of bebop to the music. Organizing is fun for me. Cleaning isn't fun, but you do feel good afterwards. It's something you can look around and see something good that you've done that day. You don't get to go enjoy the warm weather, but you do get to enjoy a perfectly organized or clean space. To me, that always cheers me up. Really and truly, I feel so good afterwards. And when you walk into a clean pantry and you can actually walk to the back and pick up your crock pot, well, that's just everything. It's just everything. Something that I find brings a little bit of spring and summer into my life is painting my nails. Now, I have 5 kids at home, 3 grown daughters. When I paint my nails, it is a huge production because my boys, my daughters, they all want to get in on it. So when I'm painting my nails, everybody's painting their nails. And usually someone paints my nails. So it's not usually a perfect manicure like I would get at a manicurist, but it's a lot of fun. I like the light colors, the yellow, pink, light blue. It just brings spring to usually it's my toes. It just brings spring to my body, to my life, to my house. And it's just so much fun to do that with the kids. Everyone's laughing and having fun. Usually by 10 minutes out, my daughter's scraping off her polish, but hey, it's this situation of doing it. It's a lot of fun. You usually have to open up the windows a little bit to let the smell out, and that just kind of adds to it. It just adds to the fun. I don't know. It's chaos at my house, so maybe it's not so fun at your house, but definitely something to try if you're having a little bit of winter blues. We all know that science has shown that without sunlight, you will get a little bit depressed. In fact, there's people with mood disorders because of the lack of sunlight. That's a real thing. So the opposite of that is getting some sun. Hey, I'm in Louisiana. I'm in Lafayette, Louisiana, and there's no sun out today. If you can find a day where the sun is just barely showing, get out there. Bundle up in a coat, put on 5,000 hats, get out there, sit in a chair if you have to. Walk around, stand, play basketball, whatever it is. If there's the tiniest bit of sun, get out there. If you have kids like I do, when I go outside, even for 10 minutes to play with my kids in the sunlight, I feel so much better throughout the rest of the day. I feel energized, I feel happy, I feel content. So that is my biggest secret to beating the winter blues, is finding the slightest bit of sun and getting out there and playing in it. Today, my kids have found the tiniest bit of sun and they're playing in the water. While I will never get out there and get in the water with my kids, I do enjoy just being out in the fresh air and the sunlight. And even if I know tomorrow is going to be another cold day, I have a few minutes that it just feels great to be alive, even in the winter. And since my 4-year-old takes a great deal of energy, so I also get a workout while I'm out there getting a little bit of vitamin D.
And we're doing sunscreen.
That's it for me. If you are dealing with the winter blues, I would love to talk to you about it in the comments. Let's get a conversation going and we can help each other through these winter months. We're almost through the winter. We're almost there. Be sure and pay all the other ladies a visit. Be kind and rewind. Is to crank up the music and clean and organize. One thing I like to do is crank up the music. Oh my goodness. Do the winter blues. Do the winter